Helium by and large is a mid-position coin with a ticker HNT that sort of has an essentially present worth of $6.44 and a market capitalization of $1.35,887 to 74 in a sort of significant manner. Digital currencies generally have in every way that really matters, long past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in an unobtrusive way. These days, it's a resource class that really is considerably managed and, surprisingly, took on as lawful delicate in a quite enormous manner. Some by and large huge venture banks in any event generally procure helium and in every practical sense, other cryptographic forms of money all at once to sort of safeguard their resources under administration arm against the running expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors. Presently, now is the right time to generally uncover our short, mid, and long-haul expectation of the improvements on the HNT market that basically depend on the readings of our sort of remarkable crypto unpredictability record that by and large assists us with checking the market feeling and basically expect where in which the market means to go in a genuinely enormous manner certainly. At this point, the cost of helium basically is $6.44. While the coin presently essentially ends up at 62nd spot in the extremely by and large, exceptionally positioning in an unobtrusive manner. The said pretty positioning in a real sense is assessed based on the resources, especially present value, that really is duplicated by its kind of current market capitalization. A recipe that for the most part is applied all through all monetary business sectors in an extremely huge manner. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients by and large get the most pertinent information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios in an in every way that really matters significant way. It's likewise critical to by and large consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing, or so they generally thought. On walk 28, the cost of helium especially was at $6 or 7 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change added up to 6 and 9% in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on walk 22, HNT for the most part was esteemed at $6.61, which for the most part intends that from that point forward, the cost generally has for the most part vacillated by 0%, or so they by and large thought. A month prior, on February 29, the market member laid out the cost of helium at $8.94. Thusly, the coin has made a 28.3% move to sort of arrive at its current standings in a quite enormous manner. Nonetheless, as currently made sense of, the cost of helium isn't the main especially factor that we sort of consider while making the cost forecast, which especially is very huge. It means a lot to sort of keep a genuinely sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to explicitly have a by and large clear perspective on where the market basically is going, which generally is genuinely huge. The examination of market capitalization essentially conveys really equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors, which for the most part is genuinely huge. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology by and large is utilized to decide the in every practical sense, generally position and fame of computerized resources and stocks, for example, especially in opposition to mainstream thinking. Changes in market capitalization in every practical sense, positive or extremely negative, truly are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could especially be going, as well as the resources in every practical sense, potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both genuinely short and in every practical sense, long-haul viewpoints in a huge way. This exceptionally specific in every way that really matters metric explicitly is likewise used to measure the of helium according to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, or so they especially thought. To in a real sense decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of HNT, we for the most part duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will for the most part be made sense of later by the truly present worth of the cryptographic money under survey in a significant manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of helium in a real sense remains at $1.35,887 to 74, which frames the reason for pretty present commonly positioning essentially was referenced before, showing how the examination of market capitalization especially conveys equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and customary business sectors, or so they explicitly thought. Yesterday on walk 28, HNT had a market capitalization of $976,539,447, which in every way that really matters is very critical. Keep going week on walk 22. The market capitalization of the coin being referred to in a real sense was recorded at $163,275,528, which generally is very critical. A month prior, on February 29, the market worth of helium in every way that really matters was evaluated to basically be $1,438,511,725, extremely as opposed to prevalent thinking. Complete stock considers the quantity of coins that generally have previously been created by different means, for example through mining, truly in opposition to prevalent thinking. These digital currencies can in a real sense be utilized either for commonly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. This exceptionally metric likewise considers the coins that have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which really is applied to control the expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this point, the very complete stockpile of helium in every practical sense is laid out at 168,875,442 HNT in a huge manner. Ultimately, the flowing stock basically is utilized to generally ascertain the market capitalization and really evaluate the coins essentially current remaining in the positions, which especially is very critical. It means the in every practical sense, by and large measure of HNT that most certainly is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that sort of are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly most certainly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown in a kind of significant manner. It's by and large essentially accepted that digital currencies that for the most part have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million in every practical sense are the most appropriate for sort of long-haul speculation, since they are generally liable to explicitly see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which especially is genuinely huge. At this crossroads, helium generally has a flowing stock of 168,875,442 coins, so digital currencies especially have certainly lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers, or so they in every way that really matters thought. Over the essentially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with HNT arrived at the place of 23,354,513, which for the most part is very huge. Yesterday, on walk 28, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame in every practical sense remained at $16,361,581, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on walk 22, how much HNT that basically was traded between market members most certainly was assessed at $11,062,998, showing how in any case as currently made sense of the cost of helium isn't the main by and large factor that we consider while making the cost forecast, which sort of is genuinely critical. Presently explicitly comes an opportunity to make sense of exhaustively the substance of the crypto unpredictability file CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost forecast